Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to me continuing the series of planet explorations because I am aiming for 100% in all the systems before I then proceed to do the Overlord DLC, Lair of the Shadow Broker, and then I can do Endgame and wrap up Arrival by the time I'm done with that. If this is your first time finding my channel, hello, I'm Noria. I like to say I'm an everyday average gamer, which means that I consider myself just okay at video games. I am not particularly perfect, great, amazing, fantastic at them, but I do enjoy playing them nonetheless. And because I'm an average, everyday, normal game, I like to play my game on normal. I have never played the hardest difficulty because it makes me shake and shiver at the thought, and I get anxiety at the thought. But I decided to challenge myself. So this entire run of Mass Effect is my first ever attempt at doing the hardest difficulty of any game, period. And the reason why I chose Mass Effect for this is because Mass Effect is my favorite gaming trilogy of all time. And so it makes sense that if I decide to do the hardest, to attempt the hardest difficulty, I'll do so on one of my favorite video games. So if this is your first time finding my channel, hi, I'm playing Mass Effect for like the nth time. So I'm not going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened, blah blah blah, because I've already played that. What I have done differently though is chosen a romance that I have never done before, which is the Garrus romance. I know, but like my Shepard has always considered, like in previous playthroughs, my Shepard has always considered Garrus one of her bros, like her bro, like a bestie. Never really romantic in that way. So I'm doing that for the first time, so everybody gets to see my in real time reaction to that. I'm very low energy most of the time when I'm playing these games because I'm having a great time doing it. But also because I've played this game before, so there is that as well. So Tefnut. So if it is that you are not interested in this series of missions, I think there's only like two. I'll probably only do this for like 2 more days, and then I would have 100%ed all the systems, and I can go full active into Project Overload. But if you're not interested, yeah, 2 more days and I'll be done. So Tefnut, I actually have been doing this for like almost a week. Actually almost 2 weeks at this point. Tefnut, a hydrogen helium gas giant. Tefnut is home to a helium-3 collection and the nearest refueling facility to the Nubian Expanse's mass relay. As such, it is a major gateway to the Verge and terminus systems and has become famous for its hospitality industry. Tefnut's motto is known throughout the galaxy, like home, only better. Visitors here can stay at expansive resort stations, watch locally produced entertainment, buy mind-affecting substances not welcome in Citadel space, and rent companionship, i.e. this is a getaway place. People are doing drugs and having sex. Resources are shipped in from Yam at substantial discounts, allowing the small space stations to have surprising luxuries such as edible arthropods and large amounts of fresh water. Population 33,810 spread across 5 space stations. Orbital distance 4.1 AU, orbital period 8.3 Earth years, radius 57,010 kilometers, day length 8.8 Earth hours. Okay. Kalabsha, there are only 2. Yam. With over 90% of its surface covered in oceans, Yam is habitable nitrogen-oxygen world. No, Yam is a habitable nitrogen-oxygen world, but its extremes can be quite hostile to sapient life. The heat from its extremely long days reaches dangerous levels ranging from 24 Celsius at night to 53 in the afternoon. In the temperate zones, hurricanes run unchecked across the oceans with winds reaching up to 250 kilometers per hour. While there are some arthropod-like animals, the predominant forms of life are various kinds of toxic algae blooms that stretch hundreds of kilometers across. However, other biohydrocarbon algae blooms are suitable for use as biofuel, and forming the green gold forms the backbone of Yam's economy. Colony founded 2170 CE, population 488,504, capital New Karmak, orbital distance 2 AU, orbital period 2.8 Earth years, radius 6,501 kilometers. If you're like, girl, why did it sound like you were about to cough? Yes, I am recovering from a cold. I am recovering from a cold, y'all. I'm recovering from a cold. Okay, awesome. Let's buy some more fuel so we can top up and be sure that. So I think we are done with the Nubian Express, right? Costing with so far. Shadow Seas also at 100. Yeah. I always say lift up your headphones, people. Lift up your headphones. So you don't so you don't affect your hearing. Hearing is important, people. We're going to come to our thoughts in a bit, but that's like endgame, so not anytime now. A hothouse planet with a thick atmosphere of methane and ethane, Clogon has been left relatively untouched by the Bacterian hegemony. As with many Bacterian planets, spy satellites circle it, watching for pirates or other enemies of the state who come by the planet to discharge their ships' drive cores. ED's travel advisory. The Bacterian hegemony considers any presence of Alliance military vessels in Bacterian space as hostile. The Normandy SR-2, while an independent vessel, strongly resembles the Normandy SR-1, an Alliance ship. Use of stealth systems is highly recommended. Orbital distance 0.6 AU, orbital period 0.5 Earth years, radius 2,621 kilometers, day length 20.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 14.65 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 382 Celsius, surface gravity 0.12 gravity. Okay, so hold up, let me see. Is there another big planet? Yeah, but like it's because it's saying. Oh, okay, there's one here. That's tiny. A tiny rock planet. Of course, I can see that. Yunaka's atmosphere is a thin sheen of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Yunaka has abundant metals, but hegemony protectionism makes mining on Arathot more profitable for Bacterian corporations. A few aging spy satellites circulate, watching for unlicensed mining operations. ED's travel advisory. The Bacterian hegemony considers any presence of Alliance military vessels in Bacterian space as hostile. Okay, we've already read this before. Orbital distance 2.4 AU, orbital period 3.7 Earth years, radius 1,769 kilometers, day length 63.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature -67 Celsius, surface gravity 0.1 gravity. Okay. There's Omola, a hydrogen helium gas giant. Omola is home to infrastructure that generates both helium-3 and antiproton. Both sources of fuel are restricted to hegemony ships, forcing merchant vessels to dock at Batsuda to refuel before their journey. A sizable naval station is stationed at Omola, its ships guarding the installations from enemies without and within. As with other planets in the system, spy satellites are ubiquitous. ED's travel advisory is the same. Orbital distance 4.3 AU, orbital period 8.8 Earth years, radius 71,610 kilometers, day length 13.7 Earth hours. Mola. Okay, so we're in Bahak. Batsuda, a hydrogen helium gas giant. Batsuda is home to infrastructure that gathers helium-3, as well as military space stations that supply and protect the resource. Spy satellites are in abundance here, watching for undesirables entering the systems of fugitives fleeing it. Once again, same ED travel advisory. Orbital distance 8.9 AU, orbital period 26.6 Earth years, radius 65,015 kilometers, day length 13.1 Earth hours. Okay, and so yeah, we are done with the Viper Nebula. We're at 100% of the Viper Nebula. Local cluster is at 100%. Oof. Yes, okay, so I think Krogan DMZ is probably the last one, which means that it's not two more videos to the end of me, whatever. Like today looks like today is the last day when we're going to be done with the scanning, and I'm certain for those that have been waiting for me to finish this, it feels like it's been forever. I apologize. Oh yes, there's the planet. Okay, so Rothla. Once Rothla was a large ice dwarf with the statistics listed below. In the waning years of the Krogan rebellions, it was shattered into field of debris by what is assumed to have been the test of an exotic weapon system. In the wake of the event, the planetoid was reduced to a relatively contained field of thousands of tiny moonlets rotating around one another, colliding and ricocheting. The method used to destroy the planetoid has never been deduced. The Krogan clan who performed the experiment apparently all died in the event. Duh. Ships that have traveled to the edge of the event's light cone observed a moment of extreme gravitational lensing around Rothlers immediately before its breakup, but no other clues. A popular extranet meme put forward by Sari author Delcea Orthista insists that the Turians are covering up the existence of a Krogan superbiotic breed that was genetically engineered within Rothla. The CDEM enforces quarantine around the Rutland field, citing cases of amateur investigators whose ships come to grief in the debris field. Orbital distance 1.15 AU, orbital period 2.3 Earth years, radius 4,263 kilometers, day length 64.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.14 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 153 Celsius. Okay. There's a planet here. Sasguk is a small ice dwarf with an eccentric orbit. During perigee, portions of its icy surface sublimate into a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon dioxide, which quickly freeze again as it recedes into the outer reaches of the Dranic system. Orbital distance 0.58 AU, orbital period 0.8 Earth years, radius 3,349 kilometers, day length 27.1 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.19 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature minus 99 Celsius, surface gravity 0.18 gravities. Awesome. Helium is a tectonically inert rock with an atmosphere of krypton, xenon, and argon. There are a few valuable loads of light metals scattered across the surface, but these are difficult to find. Most were mined out in the years leading up to the Krogan rebellions. Orbital distance 0.2 AU, orbital period 0.2 Earth years, radius 5,580 kilometers, day length 28.3 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.5 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 42 Celsius, surface gravity 0.52 gravity. Oof. Okay. Door is a conventional methane ammonia ice giant. It is the main fueling port in the Dranex cluster gateway system. Pildea Station, the headquarters for patrol ships of the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission (CDM), lies at the trailing Lagrange point of Door. The CDEM logs all ships passing through the Krogan demilitarized zone and has the right to board and search them for contraband at any time and for any reason. There are no exceptions. At points over the last 2 centuries, diplomatic incidents have been caused when the patrol frigate boarded an Asari hospital ship, a Batarian diplomatic courier, and privately owned human tramp freighters. These measures are provided for under the terms of the Krogan Armistice. While the Krogan were allowed to retain their government and personal weapons, any attempt to provide starship-mounted weapons to the clans on Tuchanka is punishable by law. Nearly a millennia after the war ended, the official penalty for smuggling proscribed weapons is still death by space. Damn. Population 7,300. CDEN garrison 1,100, not including patrol ship crews. Orbital distance 0.36 AU, orbital period 0.4 Earth years, radius 25,588 kilometers, day length 18.4 Earth hours. Okay. Let's go to Nith. Let's go to Nith. Okay, so Tula. Tula's methane ammonia atmosphere traps the blistering heat of Neith, driving dayside temperatures up over 1,000 degrees. What? While some loads of useful metals are present, the planet's incredible heat makes mining impractical. Orbital distance 108.7 AU, orbital period 293.9 Earth years, radius 5,204 kilometers, day length 59.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.54 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 1036 Celsius, surface gravity 0.55 gravity. Oof. Okay, so hold up. Mantoon, the Class B blue giant Neith was once the most strategically valuable system within Krogan territory, though far too hot for habitable planets. Neith emits thousands of times the energy of a main sequence star like Earth's Sol. With help from Salarian uplift teams, the Krogan constructed a chain of solar power collector stations in orbit around Neith. These vast arrays beam power to particle accelerators on the surface of Mantoon, which manufactured anti-proton fuel for warship thrusters. In the Krogan rebellions, the Spectre agents managed to get a virus into the computers of the solar power arrays. Every fifth array suddenly applied braking thrusters. The arrays behind them piled up and all were reduced to wreckage. This has since dispersed into a relatively stable ring system. The Krogan never had the resources to rebuild the solar arrays, depriving them of their fleet's main fuel supply for the remainder of the war. The particle accelerator still exists on Mantoon, but have not been used in thousands of years. Orbital distance 57.2 AU, orbital period 112.1 Earth years, radius 2,150 kilometers, orbital period 112.1 Earth years. Again, that's a repeat. Atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature 641 Celsius, surface gravity 0.28 gravity. Okay. Vard is a methane ammonia ice giant. Until the Krogan rebellion, it had a sizable helium-3 fuel refining infrastructure. Once the solar arrays orbiting Neith were destroyed, the constant flow of anti-proton tankers visiting the system disappeared. There was little point to maintaining the facilities, so they were shut down and abandoned. Today, the ancient stations are squatted by transients, criminals, and outcasts. Although few are safe for habitation, neither the Krogan nor the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission (CDEM) patrols care if they take their chances. Population 2032. Orbital distance 195.6 AU, orbital period 709.6 Earth years, radius 36,670 kilometers, day length 18 Earth hours. Yeah. I think, I honestly think that is this not the last system? This is the last one. I think I've 100% everything. I probably have 100% everything. Right? After the Krogan DMZ, I am done, I think. Oh. Yep, Serpent Nebula. Okay, so Minos Wasteland, Eagle, Crescent Nebula, Isma Frontier, Striker Bezel, Valerian Threshold. Oh, Hourglass Nebula. Because I was like, I thought I had 100%ed everything, but apparently I am not. Oshun High. So I've not been to Ploitari. Space probes indicate that Sthenelus is nowhere near as hospitable as its neighbors Xanethu. Sthenelus' hydrogen-argon atmosphere is thought to be an anathema to life, but the presence of borax on the surface spawned by a boron-heavy core indicates the planet may once have had water. Orbital distance 2.2 AU, orbital period 3.3 Earth years, radius 5,391 kilometers, day length 66.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.23 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature -3 centigrade. surface gravity 0. No, sorry, it says centigrade Celsius. 0.84 surface gravity.
Anomaly detected.
Xanethu, believed to be a post-Guardian word, Xanethu has large deposits of calcium carbonate in its sedimentary rocks, indicating it may have once had plate tectonics and even plant life. Its swirling clouds of dust and snow may have occurred more recently and blocked the sun, creating a mass extinction event. Surface gravity is comfortable and its temperature tolerable by most sapient species. Orbital distance 1.9 AU, orbital period 2.6 Earth years, radius 6,619 kilometers, day length 53.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.38 atmospheres, surface temperature minus 16 Celsius, surface gravity 1.2 gravity. So
damaged. Nature of incident is not recorded. Assistance is requested. General distress. User
Scans have found something.
okay, Alliance hotspot detected. Alliance sources request that all ships keep watch for signs of the missing freighter MSB Estevanico, lost 1 year ago in the sector. Any data recovered that sheds light on the Estevanico's fate will be rewarded. Surface scans indicate the presence of a large shipwreck. Signature bears similarities to that of the Alliance merchant freighter MSB Estevanico. Structural integrity is critical. Life support is damaged but capable of sustaining a skeleton crew. Recommend extreme caution. This is the mission where I'm on on a ship that is on its last leg. Yeah. Okay. It makes sense that this is the last one because this is not a combat based mission. So, let me see.
It is likely that searching the wreckage would provide information about the Estevanico's final hours.
Yep.
Warning. Disturbing the wreck could cause it to become unbalanced and fall over the cliff's edge.
I am well aware of it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. I'm trying to remember. How did I go again? No. I honestly have forgotten how I traversed. Right, how I moved past this. I can't jump. So how did I move? How did I move again? Yeah. Like, okay. Yeah, so this is not the way. I am fucked. Because I cannot remember how I did it. Oh yeah, this one. Thank you. I'm trying to remember. That's what I'm going to. This rickety ass ship. That stresses me out. This rickety ass ship. Oh. Thank you for the iridium, I guess. Let me see. Nope. Thank you for the iridium. Okay. Yeah, I don't think. Oh yeah. So, that was the way I came. So, let's Oh, oh yeah. I have to go back to where I came then. Oopsie. Oopsie. This particular mission, I repeat, has always been one. Wait, why am I? Because I was like, why am I hiding? Why am I taking cover? I wanted to just fucking go. Okay. Okay, so apparently getting on board that is not possible. Rickety ass ships. That stressed me the fuck out. Whoa. Do not fall, thank you. Where's that sound coming from? Damn. We are moving to where we can possibly get to. Beeping down. La la la. Oh shit. Rickety. Okay. And I cannot just jump down from there. Fuck. How do I? Like, it makes no sense. Fucking hell. You recruit ship. Just let me get the information I need and then you can fall apart all I care. Okay. Just let me get the damn information I need, okay? Oof. Okay. What? Okay, this might not be. What the heck? That makes no sense. How can this be? Okay, so I can't jump. Dang. This particular, like, I know this ship is not going to drop me and I'm not going to fall, but it does not stop me from panicking, y'all. It does not stop me from panicking. That at any moment, any second now, it is going to drop me and I am going to fall. Oh shit. Oh, finally. Just hold on a bit. Bye, ship. And I think that's the last of the planet-based missions. Made some money. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let me see.
Commander, you've received a new
Message at your private terminal. Thank you. An amazing find from Dr. Richard Talos, curator, Alliance Museum of Galactic Exploration, Earth. Commander Shepard, you have our thanks for recovering the data from the MSV Estevanico. The data shows that the ship was attacked and overrun by blood-packed mercenaries and Vulture soldiers. According to the dated record, this was the first Alliance crew to encounter the Vulture. How frightened they must have been. We are sending salvage crews now to recover whatever they can for the museum. Thank you again for your dedication. I don't know if y'all will find anything, because like that shit crashed. The minute I got out of Dodge, that shit fell apart. I don't know what y'all are salvaging, but like I wish you luck, I guess. Only known from scan data picked up by space probes, Argela is currently classified as a dwarf planet, a warm, barren rock. Its thin atmosphere is composed of carbon dioxide and oxygen. Significant alumina deposits in its crust make its density and gravity very low indeed. Orbital distance 0.7 AU, orbital period 0.6 Earth years, radius 1,511 kilometers, day length 19.3 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.03 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 125 Celsius, surface gravity 0.1 gravity. There, and then the last planet, I think. Thegan rounds out the trio of planets only scouted by space probes in the backwater solar system. The frozen ball with significant amounts of tin in its crust. Thegan has a fractional atmosphere with trace amounts of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Strange radiation emissions have been charted coming off of Thegan, but it is unknown if these are from radioactive elements or merely a star's radiation reflected by a high albedo surface. Orbital distance 4.1 AU, orbital period 8.3 Earth years, radius 3,581 kilometers, day length 28.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.05 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature -116 Celsius, surface gravity 0.56 gravity. And I hear Thegan and I think of our Thegan, so yet another Dragon Age node right there. And I think with that, I think I've officially 100%ed all the systems. It's a pity that there is no there's no award, right? We don't get a medal for it. A real pity. Yeah, and I think that's it. Hourglass. Yeah. There's no way to actually, there's no medal or anything that confirms that it's at 100%, which is sad. Which is very, very sad. Yep. But I have 100% it. So, yeah, we're going to exit. And this is where I'm going to end today's video. A short one, but I have finally finished all the planet-based missions with a steady non-combat one as the way we wrap things up, which I am grateful for, because if you all remember Wednesday's video, I died too many times trying to save that damn Quarian. So now that we're done with this, we're going to focus on Project Overlord. Right? Project Overlord is next. Ideally, that video should drop on Sunday. But your girl, I have plans for the weekend, so I might not be able to film on Sunday. I most likely will not be able to film on Sunday. I am so sorry. Monday, though, we're going to get back into things. Of course, the the Dishonored 2 video will be live, and then by Tuesday y'all are going to see me play Project Overlord. Then hopefully by Wednesday I'm going to do Lair of the Shadow Broker, so that by Friday, because Thursday of course is Dishonored 2, so that by Friday we can do Reaper IFF and I can officially start doing my countdown to Endgame. It took me a while to get here, but we're slowly making it through. Overlord is one of the DLC missions that I am not looking forward to because it always kicks my ass. So I am not looking forward to that at all. Keeping my fingers crossed that it goes semi well, somewhat. I don't know. But this time with the end of this episode. Thank you so much for granting me your time, for watching along with me. I'll see you. I wouldn't say tomorrow. I'll see you on Monday with a new video. Bye.